Hey guys, it's AJ here. I'm trying this new thing called looking presentable in YouTube videos, because 5 minutes ago I was in my pajamas, I had like acne stuff all over my face, and think I did okay. Anyway, today we are here to talk about a very important teaser trailer, and that is the Mockingjay Part 2 teaser trailer. Now, when I heard the words teaser trailer, I was afraid it was going to be like some 40-second thing, leaving me just wanting more and more. But turns out it was 1 minute and 45 seconds. It was pretty decent. I was happy with that. So, first off, the trailer was a little slower than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to have more like action and stuff, but wait, don't punch me yet. Okay, not saying anything bad because, in fact, thinking about it, I think it's actually good it was a little slower because it showed more important moments in it, and I want to talk about some of those first. So first of all, we have the whole wedding thing. Katniss dancing with her sister Prim was so touching and painful at the same time, because if you read the books, well, you would know why. Yeah, and it was beautiful and grand, and there was everybody there, and it was like a happy moment, and then it kind of just like goes into this dark thing, like where Katniss is like, we need to kill President Snow. You see, in the Mockingjay Part 1 movie, it was more about rebelling against President Snow. It wasn't really about killing him and defeating him. And so we see that transition kind of happen, which is, I think, definitely what happens in the book too. So I think that was really cool. Each movie kind of has its separate view on him. Like in the first one, you don't really know him, but you don't necessarily like him. Kind of tell he may not have, good intentions. Well, I mean, he's killing children, so obviously he's not that great of a person. And in the second one, Katniss kind of gets scared of him. She doesn't want to start a war. She's trying to contain whatever's going on, and when that doesn't work, they start rebelling. And now she's like, you know what? I want to kill this guy now. He hijacked PETA, and, more things will happen after that. Painful things. And that's another thing, PETA. I was actually really surprised they already showed him, kind of calm down, because that happens a little later, more towards the end-ish in the book. I mean, maybe not that much later, but it doesn't happen right away, so I don't want non-book readers to think that he's just like, oh, crazy, and then just suddenly gets better, because that's definitely not what happens. He goes through a lot of struggles. He's kind of in and out of the whole thing with his brain, so I hope when they release the next trailer they kind of show that more, just because I don't want them to get the wrong idea. But for those of us who have read the books, it's actually kind of a good relief for us just to see that, and at the same time, it's just, it's kind of painful. You kind of just, you see his, his bruises and those, like, just those marks on his face make him seem kind of like a different person. But, like, when they hug, it's like, he's the same person. He's just changed. Just the whole process that all this is finally becoming a movie is kind of crazy, because, I mean, it's finally ending, and that's just a really tough thing for us. I'm really gonna miss the Hunger Games franchise. I've loved this franchise so much. They stay so true to the books, and they just, they're amazing. I love the actors, are perfect choice actors, and I wish there was, I wish there was another movie to wait for, but then again, I don't wish, because then you want to see the ending. You just don't want it to be done. So, that's kind of how that is. Also, another moment I really liked, and that a lot of people, I think, seem to be pointing out, is when Finnick's like, now is the... Oh yeah, no, hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 76th Annual Hunger Games. Those words were taken exactly out of the book, and I was just like, you know what? Good. That's good. It's just... But... And I hope no one gets confused by that either. No one's going into arena again. It's just like all what's going to take place kind of feels like a Hunger Games, and you'll really see why when you watch the movie, hopefully, because, I mean, I'm sure they're going to do it just like the book. Katniss aiming her arrow, she looked like very determined. She didn't look frightened or like anxious or anything. She just kind of just looked like, hey, this is what's happening, and you gotta deal with it. And it It's interesting. I kind of had a hard time looking at her face because she just looked different to me. I think just everything that's happened has changed her, and of course it has. But I don't know. Anyway, the most exciting part of the trailer was when was it Cressida? No, it wasn't Cressida. It was, I'm not sure exactly who it was. They stepped on some kind of square, and I'm not sure if it was a bomb or if it was like setting off something, and that kind of freaked me out. I was like, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? And they also show that like black stuff flowing through or something. I don't know what that was, but I mean, it almost took a few people down. I was already like freaking out, like it's not even the movie yet. I'm freaking out over the trailer. I'm like, oh my gosh, they're gonna kill people. But I mean, why would they show that in a trailer? I realized we really didn't see Haymitch in the trailer. We did see Effie though, and Effie looks like she's got her style back, which is interesting. I'm sure she's happy with that though. But I mean, maybe it was just for one of the scenes. I don't know, like for the wedding scene or something. So anyway, that's mostly what I have to say about the trailer. Please go check it out. I'm probably gonna watch it a bazillion more times and show my mother, who's also a big Hunger Games fan. And I hope you guys have a great week. And I also have an announcement about a new channel me and my brother have made. It's called Ultimate Fandoms, like separate words, Ultimate, capital U, Fandoms, capital F, and that's the username. We have an intro video up currently, which is really cool. And me and my brother have both made 2 videos for the channel. We're probably going to upload one of them either today or tomorrow or something, probably today. So please go check that out. It's going to be great. And it's basically a channel about making these edit videos for multi-fandoms, like where you take movie clips and such, and put music and do that kind of thing. You get what I'm saying, I think. So, yeah, I think if you're really into all these things that I am, these books and stuff, or we also take Star Wars and Marvel movies and add them, and sometimes I like to take other movies that I've really enjoyed and add them to it. So, yeah, try it out and see what you think. Like, comment, subscribe on both channels. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. Are you as excited for this movie and anxious for this movie and don't want to watch this movie as I am? Comment below and we can talk about it. God bless you guys. Have a great week, a great summer, a great everything, a great life. Yes, a great life. And if you haven't read this book yet, or the book series, and you've seen the movie, I still suggest reading it, because the movies are so good, trust me. But the books still show a lot more. I mean, books always will. That's just how it is, so you have to read them. Especially if you're the kind of person who's like a book reader. Then read it already. I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.